So pulsex is exploding right now as we speak, and today I'm gonna show you how you can make up to $1 million, yes, sitting on the pulsex token. And you want to know what else is exploding? Yes, it is none other than that Xen, and I think I may know the reason why. So stay tuned, like and subscribe. Let's get right onto this content. So as you can see, pulsex is up 71%. It is absolutely insane, guys. Hey, 4 zeros and an 8. pulsex was much lower than this at launch and for the last couple of days, and today, hey, I told you, old Ricky here, 1.7 billion in sacrifices. He still might have got some of that money that he can inject and pump every single one of these tokens if he want at any moment. Hex, pulse chain, pulsex, p-hex, e-hex, whatever. He's got enough of them couple of billies and millies to pump any of these tokens anytime this fella wants to. So keep an eye on this ecosystem. And as you can see here, finally my bridges has come through. Well, one of them at least. You know, the DAI that I've crossed over from Ethereum to the pulse chain ecosystem is now officially here after a couple of days. The bridge, man, is super slow, but it is coming around slowly. People have been getting their stuff now. pulsex, man, listen, the entirety of the supply is 143 trillion or something to that nature. Don't quote me on that, I'm not too sure, but I'm just saying this right here says the pulsex buy and burn has now reached a total buy and burn of 25 billion coins. If this is confirmed, you are looking at 25 billion coins in a matter of a week, which means if you multiply this by 52 weeks in a year, you will be looking at 1.3 trillion per year being burnt. Now, the comments here are a little bit confusing. This guy says absolutely incredible, but it's nothing with such a big circulating supply of 143 trillion. Another guy replied, yo, that's not the real user supply. It's around 14 trillion now. Let me know in the comment section below. Is pulsex 14 trillion tokens or 143 trillion? Because CoinMarketCap, CZ finally listed it, and this is what he had to show, that this is 143 trillions, not 14 trillion. So I'm not sure what is going on in there, but let me know. If the supply is 14 trillion, that means we can easily get to this number that could make you $1 million. That's what I'm trying to say, right? So pay attention to pulsex because the math is clear. You would only need probably just 100 million pulsex tokens to accumulate by the halving of 2024, or maybe sometimes after the halving of 2024. As you all know, what's going to happen to Richard Heart's ecosystem after that? A massive explosion and a massive FOMO. This is completely going to be different from the last bull cycle where people were kind of guesstimating, well, Richard is a scammer, well, we don't like his ecosystem and whatnot. This time around, people are awake, and a lot of mainstream crypto are coming in to the hex, pulse chain, pulsex, and you know, the entire ecosystem, right? You've seen the likes of crypto banters, people coming over, Ivan on Tech, and a lot of these major influencers are slowly believing in Richard Heart and what he has built already. That is a clear green signal that a lot of retail will be FOMOing into these prices. You're gonna want to position yourself to make a ton load of money with this, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. So 100 million pulsex token, if you multiply that by a 0.01, that's a $1 million. And here's the crazy part. Let's say it doesn't even reach there. Let's say it reaches, for example, 0.005. That's $500,000 you just made sitting on the pulsex token. But here's the kicker though. Are you going to be able to hold on until we reach these X's, these thousands of X's? And this is the problem. Some people held on to millions of hex, but they sold too early back in 2020 and 2021. Unfortunately, they did not witness 10,000 X. They sold on the way up. But are you going to be holding on to these post-chain tokens and post-X tokens specifically long enough to see these kind of crazy, insane gains. So it's on you now. It's on you, because Richard Hart's ecosystem is growing and people are paying attention to it. Now, it took CZ long enough to list this, and I think I may know the reason why. CZ and them, I think they still kind of fear Hex because someone owns all the coins. The OA. The OA is the reason why you don't see Hex in terms of rankings when it comes to crypto. Hex should be in the top 10, right? But it is not properly listed on the likes of CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko and that, because they fear that if it gets that kind of traction, someone is going to dump on the market and it'll be over. But that hasn't happened over the past 3-4 years. Richard Hart hasn't done this yet, you know, and I don't think he will do this in the future to jeopardize his image and what he has built. That's what I'm trying to say. And speaking of image, he might have done a little bit of damage towards that, which means mainstream crypto don't really mess with him like that. You can tell by the launch of Postchain and pulsex. Postchain, one of the best blockchains, and no crickets. Like if you go over here to Cointelegraph, right, #1 news source in crypto, type in Postchain, look what's going to come up. Nothing about the Postchain launching. I typed in Postchain, this is what came up. SEC subpoena Hex influencers, Postchain and pulsex and whatnot. It almost seems like this is orchestrated against Richard and what he has built. They are trying to downplay, like sweep under the rug what he is doing and what he is building, because only people who fear you would pretty much do stuff like this. Like, I think they just fear the man, bro. That's what it is. They fear this guy of the great things he's set out to do in the future. That is the reason why you hear crickets. Some of your major YouTube influencers are not even talking about Postchain and pulsex and this great ecosystem, and that's a huge disservice to crypto, because this man has created a perfect product with Hex and it 10,000x. This is why I always refer people, go back to Hex on ETH, because in the near future, in a dystopian bull market that is about to come in 2025, mass adoption always starts at Ethereum. And when they go over to Ethereum, they're going to find Hex first. That is going to insanely pump. And then they're going to discover this guy has his own blockchain, and then he's got his own DEX. And then the money might trickle down into Postchain and pulsex. This is the reason why I said Hex on ETH. Pay attention to that one first if you are learning about the Richard Hart ecosystem and you kind of a newbie. And then you can go over to Postchain and pulsex and, you know, play around. Now, let's get to Zen, because Zen is up 17% today as we speak, and I think I may know the reason why. That is none other than this right here. XENKnight is about to launch tomorrow, Saturday, 11 Eastern Standard Time. And xendoge, hey, if you read the white paper, you already know these people are planning to burn 15 trillion Zen on ETH. They can't do it without your help, though. You got to help them burn, which means you got to burn some Zen to get some xendoge tokens. Now, here's the difference between xendoge and XenLoan. XenLoan said, hey, give us your DB Zen and then we can, you know, give you some XenLoan tokens, which is just a meme coin. XenDoge is a meme coin, the first meme coin that is giving you bonuses if you get in early. If you get in early, there's a 1,500% bonus that you could actually get if you get in early and be one of the first few people that burned Zen on ETH to get to XenDoge. And there's only a 50 billion cap supply, and the supply starts at 0, which makes it even more bullish. And not to mention, XenDoge is a meme coin with actual use case and utility. They are doing things for real dogs out there in the world. It's a charitable thing to do, and it's a fun thing to do. People, I think Jack Levin is planning to have his devs create at least 10 to 20 different projects out there, and all dedicated to burn enough Zen to give you time to get into the X1 blockchain that is set to come out next year. That is the reason why I said this is absolutely bullish, because Jack Devin and them, what they're building is huge now. Pay attention to Zen as well. this is the best bear market ever, because you are in good hands. I think if you're messing with Richard Hart's Devin and Jack Devin, and you got the Hex ecosystem with Postchain and pulsex in that, and then you got the Zen ecosystem, you can't go wrong, bro. You can't go wrong. If one go to zero, one will make you money. That's why I said stay diversified. 4 horsemen of the apocalypse right there. Hex, Postchain, pulsex, and then Zen. There you go. So Saturday also would be bullish for Fenix. Yes, Joe Blau is launching Fenix on Binance. I can't wait for that one. That one will be dope, man. It's because it's gonna help burn some of these BZen tokens, as you know, helping what DBZen on Binance is doing pretty much. So Fenix just gonna be an addition to that. If you see, the liquid supply of BZen on Binance has a little bit increased again, 42 trillion, but you can see DBZen already took off 12% of that supply. And then you got NFTs that took off like 5% of the supply. Fenix is gonna come and additionally, keep on taking off some of these things. And the fees are cheaper, which means people are going to be incentivized to play the Fenix game on Binance. Pay attention to that tomorrow as well. I'm going to cover that. We're going to talk a lot of Fenix, a lot of xendoge tomorrow, and also the next coming days. This is just super bullish, bro. I'm excited for everything that is going on right now in crypto, in DeFi, at the bottom of a bear market. Come on, bro. It doesn't get no better than this. Like up the video, subscribe for some crypto content. I have been Mr. Nakamoto Crypto, and I'm out.